Did you know Wetherspoons do southern fried chicken just like KFC? Well, neither did I until recently. So today I'm going to try them both out to see who's best. So let's start off first with the original KFC. So KFC is the #1 fried chicken place in the UK. I don't think anything even comes close. So it's going to be interesting to see how Wetherspoons compares. This KFC I'm going to be eating at is a pretty modern looking one. Let's head in and check it out. So the closest meal I could find that is similar to the Wetherspoons Southern Fried Chicken is a boneless banquet, so this is the one I'm going to be comparing. The inside of the restaurant is a nice place, really open and light. You have huge windows on all sides, a modern design with the wooden features. It's a good little restaurant. Right, so here is my KFC meal, and it's a good looking one. There's quite a few elements to it, so let me take you through exactly what you get. You get 3 pieces of chicken mini fillets, a portion of coleslaw, a drink of your choice, I went for Pepsi, a sauce of your choice, I went for barbecue, you get chips and some popcorn chicken. Let's eat. I'm going to start off with the chips. I think I'm in 2 minds about KFC chips as to whether I like them or not. I definitely think there are better ones out there. Let's give them a try. Decent. They've got a bit of a crisp to the outside. They're fried with the skin on, so you get a bit of that extra texture and flavour. The inside is soft and floury with a subtle potato flavour. It's not bad. I think this though is going to give them a boost and take them up to the next level. Trying them with the barbecue sauce. I've got a chip with a nice bit on. Let's give it a taste. Pretty good. The barbecue sauce is really sweet, maybe with a bit of hint of smokiness. It definitely improves the chip, that's for sure. Let's move on to the popcorn chicken. It's a small portion you get in this meal, so probably only about 8 or 9 pieces. I've got one of them here. Let's try it. Very nice. There's a slight crisp and crunch to the outside, and also a bit of a spicy kick. It's definitely a different spice mix to the big pieces of chicken they do. The inside is a bit soft and a bit springy with a good chicken flavour. I like these. They're a good snacking item. How did they taste though, dipped in some of that sweet smoky barbecue sauce? Very nice again. Let's move on to the coleslaw. Now you do get a choice of various sides like gravy or corn on the cob, but for comparison purposes, I went with the coleslaw. Let's try it out. Tasty. You get a crunch from the veg in there that adds a bit of freshness too, and the mayo adds a creaminess that combines it all together. It's a decent coleslaw. Right, I think it's time for the chicken mini fillets. You get 3 in this meal, and they're actually a good size too. Bigger than I remember them to be. They're a nice golden brown colour. Let's eat it. Very nice. There's a crunch to the outside when you bite into it, especially on the edges. Usually I find mini fillets a bit on the saltier side, but these were not too bad. The chicken on the inside is soft and succulent. It has good chicken flavour. These are better than I expected. I think we just have to dip them in the barbecue sauce now. This is going to be a great bite. I can already tell. Let's do it. Delicious. I need to try it out with some coleslaw. Fantastic. The creamy fresh crunch of the coleslaw works perfectly well with the fried taste of the chicken. This is a really good combo. Speaking of which, it's time for some combo bites. I'm going to start off here with the mini fillet, chip, and then dip it in the barbecue sauce. Here it goes. Delicious. And how about if we just combine everything together? So mini fillet, chip, coleslaw, and then dip it in the barbecue sauce. Let's find out if this works. It's not bad actually. So this was a good KFC meal. You get a variety of items which can be customized and interchanged, such as the coleslaw and sauce, so you do get to choose what you like. The best way to enjoy this meal though is with combo bites and combining the different items together, especially the chicken and coleslaw. If you get this meal, those are the two things you need to mix together and you won't be disappointed. So what a nice KFC meal that was. The combination of the mini fillet with the coleslaw, that was delicious. So the total cost of that meal was £8.99. Let's move on next to Wetherspoons. So who knew Wetherspoons did southern fried chicken? I mean, the menu is so big that you can easily miss all the different meals they do. I'm heading back to Wetherspoons that I've been to before, and it's this one in this really nice historic looking building that used to be an old grammar school. Let's head in. The inside is a very large space with this great hall as the central point. Looking around, you can see all the old features of the building that have been restored to their former glory, and it's a great venue to eat in. I decided to sit on the upper level as you get a fantastic view overlooking the floor below. So here is the giant Wetherspoons menu. If you wanted to have a look at all the meals they serve, it would probably take you a couple of hours. I already know what I'm going for though, and that's the boneless basket, which comes with a drink included. I went for a good old Pepsi Max with a wedge of lime for that extra bit of citrusy tang. Right, so here is the Wetherspoons Southern Fried Chicken boneless basket, and I have to say, it looks really good, surprisingly good even. Let me take you through exactly what you get. You get 5 pieces of chicken breast bites, 3 southern fried chicken strips, a barbecue sauce for dipping, a small pot of coleslaw, and a portion of chips. Let's dig in. I'm going to start off with the chips. They're the standard ones you get with every meal, and I quite like these. I think more than the KFC ones actually. Let's try them out. Very nice. You get a slight crisp to the outside. I like the texture too. They're not totally smooth, but are a bit rough, which I think helps with making them crispy. The inside is soft and fluffy with a potato flavour, and because it's a thicker chip, it gives a more substantial bite to it. I think we need to try it out in the barbecue sauce next. It's only a small pot that you get, but the proof is in the taste of it. So let's get a chip and dip it right in. It's a thick consistency and coats the chip well. Let's try it. Decent. So this barbecue sauce is more sweet if not anything else. There's not much of a smoky flavour. I think it could do with being a little less sweet and a bit more barbecuey. Let's move on to the chicken breast bites. You get 5 in this meal and they're actually a good size. They feel crispy and they've got a good golden brown colour to them. Let's see how they taste. Delicious. The batter on the outside is crispy and light. It's just a thin one. It's got a nice oily fried flavour. The inside is soft and succulent, really juicy, and it has a good chicken flavour too. I like them. Let's see how they taste dipped in the barbecue sauce. This should add a bit of sweetness into the mix and cut into the oiliness of it. Very good. The coleslaw is next. It's only a small little pot that you get, so not the biggest portion. It's got the usual veg in there from what I can see. Let's try it out. Not bad. You get a crunch from the veg in there, which adds a bit of freshness. I think it's almost too creamy in flavour, almost milky in fact. probably not one of my favourite coleslaws out there. Right, let's move on to the Southern fried chicken strips. You get 3 in a portion. They're a bit on the smaller size compared to the KFC ones. The batter is different too, but let's see how they taste. Pretty good. The outside is really crunchy and crispy. It kind of has a similar peppery flavour to the popcorn chicken at KFC. A little bit of a kick. The chicken on the inside is soft and juicy, and it contrasts well with the hard crunchy batter on the outside. It's not bad. Let's dip it in the barbecue sauce and add a bit of that sweetness into the mix. I think this should improve things. It does. And how about trying it out with the coleslaw? It worked wonders in KFC, so hopefully it should do the same here. Pretty good. And now for some combo bites. The Southern fried chicken strip with a chip and then dipped in the barbecue sauce. Very nice. Next up we've got the chicken, chip, coleslaw and then the barbecue sauce. I'm not sure how this is going to taste, but let's do it. It's okay. So this was a nice meal overall. I never knew Wetherspoons did something like this. I'm glad I tried it. Again, the combo bites are where you get the best out of this meal. Combining the chicken with the chips and then dipping it in the barbecue sauce, it's a good bite of food. What a nice meal that was. The chicken bites were delicious. So the total cost of that meal was £8.90. So who makes the better chicken? Comment down below which one you preferred. For me, KFC takes it. I just like the flavour of KFC a little bit more, and the coleslaw was better too. So they take it for me. Okay, if you like the video, click on the thumbs up icon below and click on subscribe to come along for the next food journey, and I'll see you in the next one.